And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Coughlin. One down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Gary Sanchez is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
He'll try again. 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
But the catcher quickly slaps the tag on him here for the second out.
Number 99.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrating for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day and yell, "Is this a picnic table or is it a plate?" Yeah, he was tossed before he finished the sentence. He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
That's inside. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. A called strike over the outside corner.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
And he lays off for ball 1. He He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it, like Joey Bats' Jose Bautista. He's coming off a nice month where he hit 8 home runs. That's like 2 every week. If you could throw out 2 every week, you're going to have big numbers at the end of the year, and that's what he did last month. It showed me a lot about who he is and the power he.
First offering on its way. Troy Tulowitzki comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki, and he's a strikeout victim to make for 2 away. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. And this is Matt Holliday standing in now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Matt Holliday.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in right field, Jose Bautista. You know, it's an interesting case with Bautista. He was a third baseman for most of his career. So to have to go to the outfield now and learn how to go back on balls, it took a little bit, but he can go get it. He's not a liability out there, that's for sure.
Starlin Castro is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So striding in, Aaron Hicks. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Shortstop. Didi.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Pilar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yankees are off and running early. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ballgame. Oh, and a big swing by Bautista, and this ball sent in the air to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Kendrys Morales.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 258 the average to begin play. 11 home runs and 32 driven in. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
7. First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. On the ground to the right side. Castro has it, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 8. Left
Stepping
fielder,
in, Chris Coghlan.
Coghlan.
Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Blue Jays, and it comes courtesy of the Jose Bautista home run. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center.
Leading off for the Yankees, third
Into
baseman,
the windup and
Chase
the pitch.
Headley.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball, and he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Lays off. 2-2 now. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Batting 9th, first baseman, Rob.
Into the box, Rob Refsnyder. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Here's the catcher, Luke Maley. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A high fastball is in there.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Hit hard to third. Gloved by Headley. And this throw almost took off on him, but a fine play to leave his feet at first and then come down on the bag to record the second out.
Kevin Pillar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
Hit on the ground to third. There to take it is Headley. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they're going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Aaron Judge is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Here it comes, 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting,
Matt Holliday standing in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In the dirt. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. 14, and that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's Starlin Castro as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with this release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
The right fielder, number 19.
Ready for another chance. Jose Bautista. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Joe Smith is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
Here he comes again, 1-2 down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman Chase.
Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitch on the way. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Travis has it. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kendrys Morales.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Judge is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Chris Coghlan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. That misses. 1-2. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Refsnyder ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer.
5 innings complete. It's now 2-1 Toronto.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
0-1.
Far. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Josh Donaldson.
This pitch is popped up. Refsnyder is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Pillar. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Now batting.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0-for-2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. From the stretch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Devin Travis. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped in the air back behind short. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays ready for another shot now. Matt Holliday. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Travis fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 14.
Ready once again, Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Travis takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Aaron.
Ready for another chance. Aaron Hicks. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The 0-1 pitch. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Our score remains 2-1. Adam Warren gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Adam Warren.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And a big swing by Bautista, and this ball sent in the air to deep left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Oh, he hung that one, and man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Kendrys Morales will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Ready to deliver the 1-2. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Here's Justin Smoak now as he rips it on the ground to second. Gloved by Castro. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here comes the first pitch. Chase Headley is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike one. Here it comes on 1-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd of foul ball. bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Blue Jays trying to hold on here at the Rogers Center. They lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Now a long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, that single moves the runner to third base. Now they're first and third. They haven't done much this game. This is a big opportunity for them to capitalize.
Running at first for the Yankees.
First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner will get back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Brett Gardner comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Tulowitzki for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. One left for the Yankees. They still. Jacoby Ellsbury will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Tyler Austin is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike.
Tyler Austin.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Judge will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Gary Sanchez.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Comes set and the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Pilar to the track. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya!
Really made him pay for that mistaken location. And I got to say, this reliever has given them a great effort out there, but I think they've asked too much of him here. And unfortunately for him, I think that's pretty clear now.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard but foul.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ryan Tepera has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's the first pitch. Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here, and a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Pilar. And the inning is over. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
A fastball right over the outside corner. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Into the box, Devin Travis. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Grounded up the first baseline. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Number 8, designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
So striding forward now, Kendrys Morales, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. At the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. A cold strike on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to get in, but you can't be too cute either.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The batter.
Tyler Austin is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Travis is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Number 30 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Leading off for Toronto.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Austin charging this one, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now batting, Chris Coghlan. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
Luke Maile.
Russell Martin will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 55, Russell Martin.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least. Russell Martin will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 55.
Brett Gardner is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Ready with the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Travis. A quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Yeah, I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been. Dylan Betances takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Kevin Pillar is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now.
Now, Matt, he's 0-2, and he swung at 2 pitches that looked like they're trying to pitch around him. Maybe that's his strategy. Now he thinks they're going to come to him, and they get him. I wouldn't pitch to him anyway.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really...
On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Number 30 claims the win out of the pen, his first.